Welcome to physics class. You have velocity there, that's xy, and then you have velocity in 2 dimensions, and then we need to calculate the acceleration when time is 3 seconds. So what we do, we actually define acceleration as a function of time. So we know that our velocity given, our velocity is 6.0 t minus 4.0 t squared, and all that's the horizontal velocity, plus the vertical velocity is 8.0. Yeah, so that's how. So we have horizontal and vertical. So the acceleration is change in velocity over change in time, so the rate of change of velocity. So that would give us 6.0. We differentiate that, minus 4.0 t squared I plus 8j, j representing the vertical velocity. So acceleration as a rate function of time, it's going to be 6.0 minus 8.4, because remember 2 times negative 4 is 8, negative 8. So the t there is 3, so we substitute 3 in the equation, giving us 0.6 minus 8. Then our time is 3.0, and then from there we have 6.0 minus 4 times 3 is 24. 8 times 3 is 24. So we have 6 minus 24. That gives us negative. So the acceleration at time is 3 seconds. We have negative 8 meter per second, and that's horizontal. So we no longer have the vertical acceleration. So that's the first step. Second step, first step, that's the equation that we have. Second step, we substitute and then find the derivative. Third step, we simplify, and then fourth step, that's our final answer. So second question B, what if when if ever is acceleration 0. So when they're talking about time, so when has to do with time, so we need to know what time is it going to be giving acceleration the value of 0. So acceleration as function of time, we have 6.0 minus 8.0 t is equals to 0. So that means negative 8t is going to be negative 6. So dividing both sides by negative 8, so negative 6 divided by negative 8 gives us 6 over 8, and dividing both sides by 2, 2 into 6 is 3, 2 into 8 is 4, so we have 3 over 4. And then our t is going to be 3 over 4, so that's 0.75 seconds. So that's our time, and that's our answer for B. Going to C, they said when if ever is the velocity 0. So now they want the velocity, so we write the equation of the velocity, that's 8.0 meter per second. That's it's never negative, so it's never 0. So we have our answer as the velocity is cannot be 0, so we can't have a velocity of 0 because the vertical speed is not 0. Well, coming up to the fourth question. The fourth question says when if ever does the speed equal 10 meter per second. So they want the speed, when they want the time, and then let us look at the equation that we have. The equation is the absolute value of the speed, so that is going to be, that's the root of the horizontal speed squared, and then plus the root of plus the square of vertical speed squared. So all of that should give us 10. Now what happens is, let's find the root of. So we find that our horizontal speed is 6.0 t minus minus 4.0 t squared, all that to the power 2 plus 8.0, and again that to the power 2, and that should give us 10. So solving for t there, we square both sides. We know that cancels out, so that's going to give us 100. And then that means our next step, we're going to have root 6.0 t minus 4.0 t squared, all of that squared, and 8 squared is 64, so that's plus 64.0, all that is equals to 10, actually 100, like we square both sides, so it's going to be 100. So that means now 6.0 t minus 4.0 t squared is going to be we're going to have 100 minus 64, and that is going to give us 36. 100 minus 34 should give us 36, so that would be 36. And then we have 6.0 t minus 4.0 t squared to give us 36. Now square rooting both sides. As we square both sides there, we have plus or minus square root of 36. We have the root cancels the power, or the power cancels the root, so we have 6.0 t minus 4.0 t squared is going to be plus or minus 6. So we're looking if we can factorize that. So let us simplify further. We have 6 negative 4.0 t squared plus 6.0 t plus or minus, we take it to that side, so it's going to be plus or minus 0. Dividing both sides by -1 and that side by -1, we have the sign changing in every perspective. 4.0 t squared minus 6.0 t plus or minus 6 is equals to 0. And then from there we need to find, we use quadratic equations. So our a is 4.0 and our b is negative 6.0 and our c is plus or minus 6. Then from there, solving for t, we have t as negative b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And we continue further. So negative b is going to be 6, since our b is negative 6, and then plus minus square root of, that's going to be negative 6 squared, that's 36, then minus 4, our a is positive 4, divide, I think we're running out of 4 there. Solving for that give us 24. Yeah, I think we're missing a 4. Yeah, so checking our answers, 24 plus 12 divided by, that gives us negative no, that means, yeah, so sometimes you make some error. So I think I can identify the error there. So we need to add a 4, and that means we have 4 bracket plus or minus 6 there, all over 2a, because we're missing a value. We didn't put it, we just put the c with the 4. So taking the positive 6 and then simplifying further, we find that our t is going to be 2.186, and we can round that off to t is going to be 2.2. So we do have other options where the negative, whereby we are going to have a negative value for t. So time has to be positive always. The time has to be positive, and for that reason we take a positive value. Thank you so much for watching, and this is your tutor Black Adam. If you have any question, any comment, please don't forget to leave below. And this is your tutor Black Adam. I'll come back to you. Don't forget to follow or subscribe. If you have any comments, leave below. Any problems, you can email on the address on the channel. Thank you for watching.